Welcome back to Copper Star Precision, the channel dedicated to getting you more points at your competitive shooting matches. Today we're going over Stage 2 in the May 2024 NRL22 Course of Fire. It's called Summer's Getaway. Let's jump right into it. There's a restriction on the stage that says you have to do a magazine change after the first 6 shots, and the stage description is as follows. On the start signal, engage each target with 2 shots in the following order and manner. From the 5-gallon bucket, near, far small, far large. From the 55-gallon barrel, far large, far small, near. And yeah, so basically we have 2 props here. As you can see, my gear setup, gonna go with a flat bag in the front and probably bring some pump bellows for rear support. And there's a little trick I'm gonna show you later to get even more stable here. But essentially, it's kind of the same pattern as the last pyramid stage that we did. So it's basically near to far, small to large, and then the reverse. But we had to incorporate a mag change. And yeah, so I'll probably also use holdovers for this one. You could dial, because you're basically taking 2 shots at the near position, and then your next 8 shots are going to be at the far position. So you could dial up. I might do that. And then dial back down for the last 2 shots. So let's go with that. And let's see how this might look like on the clock. So I'm going to bring some support gear, and I'm going to bring this little pint-size game changer, and I'll show you why in a second. So I'm going to start with all gear in hand. Let's start the trigger cam and start our timer. Timer goes off, rifle down. Now this Coltac Mega Bag is the perfect position for this kind of thing. Maybe, maybe not. All right, there we are. All right, so 2 shots. Near, dial up, far small, 2 shots, far large, 2 shots. Let's do our magazine change there. Now before you go over here, take this pint-sized game changer. There should be something to prevent this from rolling into the line of fire. Just punch that in there. Now this won't roll back on you. Super solid. Now I can use a combination of pump pillows and build a very similar position. Super duper stable. And the barrel's no longer rolling. So we're still dialed for the far target. Far large, twice. Far small, twice. Dial back down. Near target twice. And that's all there is to it. But having these pump pillows as rear support, obviously a huge advantage. 2 points of contact, always better. And this little trick of, this will roll normally, right? And there really should be something in the front to prevent this from rolling into past the fire lane line. So take some sort of wedge-shaped bag, punch it in there, and now this does not roll as much, totally rock solid. So that's what I'm gonna do for this stage. There's time. Obviously I had plenty of time on the clock. And yeah, if you don't have rear support, obviously this is probably some sort of kneeling position here, right? It's probably a little too high for modified prone. You may want a larger bag too if you're gonna do kneeling, so you're a little less bent over. And then just move the bag over here. And then you can either go 2 knees down, which is probably what most people do, or depending on how big your bag is, 1 knee up, kind of bracing this here to get even more stable. But with that rear support, it also kind of anchors the rear of the rifle, so you're not gonna get as much vertical wobble up and down. So always an advocate for more points of contact is better. But let me know what you're gonna do down in the comments while you're there. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe with notifications enabled, because we're going over the rest of the Course of Fire all this week. And until I see you next time, as always, score more points.